be cringy, but like, I am feeling Sendy right now.
But Nelk has always had that college.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
It's Majay back in another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by Saint Don, and the video is going to be on the term "you a grown ass man." This term has just been thrown around a lot. Kind of got more popularized in a sense by Reggie from like the Clover Boys, and like the term has just been thrown around at anything. And like people joke around with it, but like some people are just literally kind of being weird with the situation and making everything serious.
To be doing as a grown-ass man, let's get right into it. Number one is having asthma. Nigga, just breathe. You 25 years old and you ain't outgrow that shit yet? Talking about, anybody see my asthma pump? Bro can't handle air. As a grown man. Lock in, fuck nigga.
Bro, what does it even mean to be a grown man anymore?
Is that nigga
like, I
serious?
swear we're just calling out any sort of behavior nowadays. If you're not actively doing some grown man shit like eating bricks or deadlifting a car, you're low-key at risk of being called out. Like, I know most people use it as a joke, but it's those few Squidward ass niggas that are allergic to fun. Like, being a grown man does not have to be purely suffering. It's gotten to the point where you could just be smiling and somebody's gonna be like, you a grown ass man enjoying yourself?
Grown man, by the way, wilting flower, just say that you're unhappy.
And the phrase started off being used well, that's the thing. Like when somebody exceeding a certain age was being childishly whimsical.
He was a grown man. You a grown man, Carlos.
Now it's become as a grown man, you just can't have fun at all. And apparently you can't even order dessert anymore.
You want something sweet down your throat. As a grown-ass man, talking about, I'll have a piece of blueberry pie to end the night.
Do people think there's an expiration date for
Okay, that
fun? Like
nigga's
the second the
serious.
clock strikes 12 and you turn 18, you just gotta go out there and get a blue-collar job? And by the way, why is someone that's
Either for entertainment or other value, this nigga is kind of serious with it and trying to make money off of it. So that's probably it.
18 considered unk now? I'm convinced unk has completely lost its meaning. We just calling anybody unk. Niggas don't even know how old I am and they call me unk. So my question is, how old are these people? Real shit. But unk has been lost its meaning for a while now. The second it was used to refer to an age under 30, it was completely gone. I don't know how long you think people live, but I wouldn't say you've reached unk status until you've lived at least 50% of your life. Which, as long as you don't get murked, you should have a good 80 years. So what are we doing calling 18-year-olds unk? Bro, 18 is not unk. But like everything ever, niggas have just started trolling with the phrase grown man, by the way. We got niggas making 79-part series on the things you shouldn't do as a grown man. This nigga has damn near wrote a book on this, and I've watched pretty much all of them. So here are my personal favorite things you can't do as a grown man. As a grown man, you can't have allergies. If you have an allergic reaction, you just gotta thug it out, bro. You are a grown-ass man sneezing and shit because of some flowers. The next one is reading.
Nigga, so you basically could just die from something without trying to cough. You got to keep your cough in as a grown man. Like, what the type of shit is that? It's just jokes. It gotta be.
Instructions. This is one of those ones where being a grown man apparently means you'd rather die than ask for help. Where does that even originate from? You know, having to be a tough guy and never asking for help? Is that toxic masculinity?
Big man thing, I don't even know what that hyper masculinity thing is, bruv. But shout out to my LGBTQ people, bruv. You get me?
Like, bro, if I'm building IKEA furniture and I open the manual, that's not me being zesty. That's just me wanting the shelf to actually stand upright. It's to the point where as a grown man, you can't even eat a meat rocket.
You a grown-ass man throwing a meat missile. If you like meat down your throat, that's all you had to say?
What the hell did he have to say meat rocket? That's what I'll be like. That shit's crazy. Just call it a hot dog, nigga. Or whatever people call it. And then people just be calling that shit glizzy. Like, bruh, man, if y'all don't stop calling everything a glizzy, my nigga. And then this man on screen is pissing me off.
This guy's obviously joking, and he does have some pretty understandable ones. Like, as a grown man, why are you staying mad at your friend for weeks? Get that Nickelodeon shit out of here, bro. But for
That's
anyone
a
over
valid
the
one.
age of 20, I'll be really careful in this modern day because we have an abundant amount of dick riders among us. You blink too softly, somebody's talking about a grown man blinking softly.
If you ever do that again, I'm gonna kill your parents
And I know what it is.
But I agree that sometimes your age should not exceed the age of your actions. Like these memes, when my group leader age 13 says his mom ain't dropping me home age 36 after we did our 6-7 prank.
6 or 7?
Which when you're 36 years old, you cannot be saying 6-7 and hanging around with 13-year-olds. Sean Combs. That would be a
Bro, thank you. That the term 6'7", if a fucking grown ass man come up to me saying like, "Oh, 6'7", bro, nigga, you automatically got to get decked. But even if you wouldn't get decked, I probably would walk away. If I was in a professional setting, then I'm just gonna have to walk away from your goofy ass because that's not funny. You probably got that joke from, or whatever that shit is, from your fucking 13-year-old or fucking, I don't know, 7-year-old kid at that point.
good time to use the phrase grown man, by the way. You know, when it actually applies. And there's also some real world examples of people that are too old to be doing what they do. And the first people that come to mind is the Nelk boys.
There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send though, right?
How old are
let's
they?
get sendy!
Now, the average age comes down to a clean 30, which in this day and age is deep Unk territory. You're damn near considered a relic at this point. Now, I wouldn't even flame the Nelk boys, because, you know, they started doing content when they were way younger. Their whole full send branding, that shit was so tough in 2019. It doesn't age well, though.
Send, but it just hypnotizes you. It's an airborne disease, the Sen virus. Like I said, we're not alcoholics. We're just addicted to the Sen.
And they stayed doing this, too.
I want to be cringy, but, like, I am feeling sendy right now.
But Nelk has always had that college frat bro niggas named Chad and Connor backwoods.
I am feeling Cindy right now. Oh my god, what are you doing, my nigga? Oh man, that was like that. That was like saying that one thing that nigga BTV Dead said. You're so epic.
Cap permanently
Fuck.
infused to your skull. You know, that sort of vibe going on. But the problem with that is that the audience grows, bro. People graduate, they get jobs, and eventually they want to stop getting Sandy.
We on to better things, you know what I'm saying?
And then those same people look at the Nelk boys who they used to look up to, and then they clown them for being grown-ass men still on the same shit. Now, here's the fun part. Even if they change what they do, people are still gonna be like they missed the old Nelk or that they switched up. So it's really just a lose-lose situation. But do you know what I mean when I say the lit old dude aesthetic? This is also known as the Jason Nash method. Now, Jason Nash is 52. 52 with a wife and kids, and his current wife is 33. So keep in mind, when Jason was 19, she was still queuing to be born.
Check his entourage.
But Jason Nash gets grown-ass man allegations because, you know, he is 52 hanging out with 20-year-olds that vlog in LA. This nigga reminds me of teachers in school that try too hard to be cool.
Oh, what's up, twin? Your aura right now is on 1,000, man.
Another person that's been called the lit old dude is FaZe Banks. Well, I guess just Banks now. But I would say
But hey, man, Jason Nash, bro, I've been seeing that nigga around for years, bro. I've been in the Vine territory. That's where that nigga came from. I know him well from there. I knew a lot of like Vine stars. Well, not know them obviously, but like I was around in the Vine era, like on the actual app. So that nigga coming from there, you know, as jokes and still doing this type of like, you know, trying to be young shit. And then I didn't see him in that vlogging era with David Dorbick. I kind of ignored that era. I kind of ignored all the vlogging era. I was just still watching gaming videos and like all of that vlogging era. Then like to learn like how much drama and, you know, how like seeing all those clips as him like being the old dude. And I'm like, yo, this nigga was really just hanging out with a bunch of like 20-year-olds at that point. Like, nigga, you will have to hang out with your own friends, but all his friends are like 20 something.
yeah, he is the lit old dude. There's images like this, 40-year-old man screaming to Netspend. Everything in me tells me a person over 30 should not be singing their heart out to a 17-year-old underground rapper. But then again, you know, what's the harm in it? And that's my problem with the grown-ass man trend. It's sort of pushing this narrative of once you turn a certain age, you can't like certain things. Which for the people that think like this, what's gonna happen once you turn 30, bro? Are you just gonna stop enjoying every aspect of life that you previously liked? Personally, my nightlife's coming with me to my grave. I don't have no fragile adulthoodity. Adulthoodetry. I don't know, bro. And then we have people like Duke who are 31 as of today, right? So tell me why this nigga has photos with Martin Luther King.
Boy, if you don't...
Alright, this is not his high school photo, bro. Age inflation is a real thing, but it's only a Gen Z, Gen X thing, bro. Because for some reason, everyone has an accelerated view of life. Like, if you're not fully self-sufficient by 20, you're considered a bum-ass chud. But on my For You page, I keep seeing this podcast called Sandbox Sessions, and it's like 4 niggas who ask the dumbest hypotheticals, and the questions all relate to the things that are appropriate for a grown man to do. And they have classics like, is it appropriate for a grown man to be out of breath, spanning 2 minutes? These niggas are the biggest trolls, because how are they so serious about it?
You're not the only one breathing here, like. So my question is it appropriate for another grown man to be out of breath?
My thing is just like, it's your respect for others. You gotta respect people around you, man.
The kind of questions these niggas be asking are low-key revolutionary. Is it appropriate for a grown man to be unable to find parking? This video contains powerful arguments such as, if you can't find parking, what can you find? Personally, I think these guys' videos are hilarious, but what confuses me is the people that will actually get mad at this. I'll never understand people.
A lot of people get mad at it. It's just jokes, bro. But like the 30 thing, nigga, when you hit 30, bro, I mean, I'm not about to change. I'm not about to change for nobody. I'm gonna change some aspects, but like, you know, not acting like a, you know, a little, like, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, bro. That'll just be rumbling around in my mind until the end. It's just scary. Turning the big 3-0. Shit, because man,
we're getting mad at something like this that's so obviously a joke. This is like the 50 billionth rage bait trend. Alright, it's time to get with the times. But when people aren't joking, I think this is a part of a bigger problem, and that's the fact that there's a demographic of people that hate seeing other people happy. If you want to know if you're in this demographic of people, let's do a quick little exercise. We're gonna take a look at some people and we're gonna label them based on my description of them. Now this is Jimmy. Jimmy's smarter than you. What would you call Jimmy? If you said intelligent, you're wrong. Alright, Jimmy's a nerd. Reading books and shit. What you think you are, Kaisen at? And then for a quick little speed run, this guy's bigger than you. He's on steroids. If he's richer than you, daddy's money.
That's it. But nigga, yeah, you can't literally win out here, bro. If you still acting like a, if you still acting like, you know, you want to still having fun, you get flack for it. If you know, don't act like that no more, and you present yourself in like this little grown ass tone, you make these videos, they'll say you get boring. They'll literally say, oh yeah, I miss the old you. It's like saying I miss the old Kanye. Like, bro, yeah, you'll just never win with this. But like the whole grown ass man thing, it's just a joke. But then you'll get those people that are, you know, don't really think you're joking. But man, this is a great ass video. Hey, go check out Saint Don. His video just popped up on my feed and I checked him out. He makes some good videos. But I'm gonna be checking him more out in the future and doing more reactions to him whenever I see like a good topic that I'm interested in. So I'll be like doing reactions to it and we're gonna be discussing it. But hey, if you like the video and you want to check out some more of my reaction videos, go ahead. It's divided into playlists, whatever you're into. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. We're on the road 350.